to, you know, I didn't want to have competing details in this particular distance, so that's why I added it. From there on, I added the sky. There is, you see down here, and this is a watermarked paint stuff. I duplicated it so that it can go down. And there's a reason why I did this thing, which we're still going to see in some minutes. Then I added this AI generated image of people that are worshiping inside the church. I had to get an AI generated image for it. After that, this is the Thanksgiving service. This is where, well, one of the things I try as much as possible is to visualize what I want to create in my head, or maybe sketch it out, something like that, you understand? Or sometimes as the process goes on, or I see the background, they begin to think, how can I create this? So I decided that since this has a perspective, seeing it right now, this design can be improved on. But I was concerned with time when I designed this thing. I had to go with this perspective for it. One. Then this other layer is a light flare that I added to it, because I wanted to get from this GDC, I wanted to have a light flooding out, but I didn't want it to be a gradient. But I knew that when I had camera raw to this thing, there's going to definitely change and it's not look like this. Sometimes you can have the ability to visualize what you want at the end. But sometimes if you do it and the thing does not turn out to look like what you actually want to get, you can just, take it off later. Everything is just, we are experimenting. It's not that perfect. So, yeah, okay. Let me take out this bar. This is the shadow, because definitely the light was coming from behind. This is another shadow. This the lights at the back. You see why I told you that I needed that light to come down? So this is another shadow of the leg, and this is my image. You can see. So he's standing. This is what I want. I don't want to go for a bigger picture, maybe where the subject is big. This is what I really wanted to go for. So once I was done adding it, you can see from here, I removed the background. I used the Photoshop remove backgrounds stuff, where you can use, if your Photoshop cannot do this thing, you can use things like Adobe Background Remover is free, or you can use remove.bg, but I prefer Adobe Background Remover for this. After that, okay, the next thing we have here is the logo. I changed the color of the logo from blue to purple. Let me turn that up so you can see it. You can see it's blue, then put it back, it's now purple. You see, the reason why I talked about smart object is that I can decide to delete this thing and I still maintain the original color of my logo.